There are vegetables sitting right in your refrigerator, ready to appear on your dinner table tonight, but you have no idea they're silently undermining your health every day. For people over 50, especially those with diabetes, these seemingly healthy vegetables can cause blood sugar spikes, worsen joint inflammation, and even burden your kidneys, while you still believe eating lots of vegetables is good for health. But the truth isn't that simple. After 50, your body metabolizes food completely differently than in your 30s or 40s. Things that were once harmless can now become silent enemies. In this video, I'll share insights based on the latest scientific research. I'll reveal 4 vegetables you should eat to protect your health, and 4 you should avoid immediately if you don't want your body to deteriorate rapidly after 50. Some names will surprise you, let's discover them right now. 4 vegetables you should eat, use daily for people over 50 and those with diabetes. 1. Broccoli, the silent green gift for health after 50. Many people over 50 share that they feel their bodies aren't what they used to be, they now tire easily, experience frequent aches and pains, and especially notice their blood sugar fluctuating unpredictably without clear cause. If you're feeling this way too, perhaps you haven't been paying attention to small but powerful foods, like broccoli. This familiar vegetable doesn't just make your meals look good, but is truly a superfood, especially for people over 50 living with diabetes. Broccoli contains sulforaphane, a powerful antioxidant that scientists at Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health have studied and confirmed can improve insulin sensitivity, thereby helping stabilize blood sugar levels. Additionally, broccoli is rich in vitamin C and fiber, which help slow down sugar absorption after meals, an extremely important factor in preventing blood sugar spikes. Beyond that, it helps fight joint inflammation, boosts the immune system, and protects bones, common health concerns for older adults. To preserve maximum nutrients, you should steam or lightly boil broccoli, avoiding overcooking as this destroys the valuable sulforaphane. Each day, just 1 cup of cooked broccoli, 90 g, consumed about 4 to 5 times per week, gives your body a powerful tool in the battle to control diabetes and maintain health in your golden years. Sometimes, health doesn't come from expensive or luxurious things, but from the simple daily vegetables on your plate. And broccoli is a perfect example. 2. Spinach. One of the right choices for your body at 50 is spinach. Light, soft, and easy to eat, spinach is a true superfood for older adults with diabetes, thanks to its rich content of fiber, potassium, vitamin C, and especially magnesium, an essential mineral that many people over 50 lack. Magnesium helps increase insulin sensitivity, leading to more stable blood sugar control. Beyond that, the vitamin C in spinach helps boost immunity and reduce inflammation, extremely necessary for diabetics who experience accelerated cellular aging. You can use spinach in many ways, raw in salads, lightly sautéed with olive oil, or in soups with mild bone broth. You should consume about 1 to 1.5 cups of cooked spinach daily, equivalent to 60-100 g, to achieve the best results while being gentle on your digestive system. At this age, every food choice is an important step for your health. And spinach, though simple, may be the wisest choice you make today. 3. Brussels sprouts. Aging often comes with 2 parallel concerns: cardiovascular health and blood sugar. Interestingly, there's a small, often forgotten vegetable on our tables that can support both issues simultaneously: Brussels sprouts. These mini vegetables contain large amounts of fiber, vitamin C, camphorol, a powerful anti-inflammatory, and alpha-lipoic acid, a compound that studies show can reduce insulin resistance and improve blood sugar stability in people with type 2 diabetes. Moreover, camphorol helps protect blood vessels and the cardiovascular system, reducing stroke risk, something everyone begins to worry about after crossing the age of 50. You can prepare Brussels sprouts by lightly roasting them, steaming, or quick sautéing with garlic and pure olive oil to preserve their active compounds. Reasonable portion, about 4 to 6 sprouts, 80 g, per serving, 3 to 4 times per week. Small but mighty, Brussels sprouts may not be as eye-catching as other vegetables, but they're silent guardians for your cardiovascular system and blood sugar levels. 4. Kale. When turning 50, many people begin to find weight control more difficult, experience more fatigue, and hear their joints complaining more than before. These aren't just signs of aging, they're reminders that your body needs more fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants to fight the aging process. Kale, a vegetable with tough, dark green leaves, is a natural wonder that helps nourish your body comprehensively. Kale contains high levels of vitamins A, C, K, along with lutein and soluble fiber. These nutrients not only help reduce glucose absorption and prevent sudden blood sugar spikes, but also fight inflammation and protect the cardiovascular system. Particularly, the vitamin K in kale helps strengthen bones and prevent osteoporosis, very important for older adults, especially postmenopausal women. You can use kale for sautéing, light boiling, chopping into salads, or blending into smoothies with sugar-free apples or mangoes. The optimal amount is about 1 cup of raw kale or half a cup of cooked kale daily, 50-70 g, flexibly incorporated into meals. Sometimes, health doesn't need to come from expensive supplements. A handful of kale each day can be a natural medicine, helping you maintain physical strength and mental clarity after 50. Not every vegetable is a healthy food, be cautious of silent enemies in your daily meals. After 50, your body no longer processes food as it did when you were younger. Some vegetables you used to eat freely may now cause blood sugar spikes, worsen joint inflammation, or create dangerous pressure on your kidneys if you're not careful. Below are 4 vegetables that older adults, especially those with diabetes, should limit or eliminate from their regular menu, to avoid unnecessary health risks. 1. Green peas. On the surface, green peas are small, sweet vegetables that frequently appear in soups, stews, or stir-fries. But for people over 50, especially those with diabetes, this vegetable carries the risk of causing blood sugar spikes after meals. Green peas contain relatively high starch content compared to many other vegetables, and have a medium glycemic index, GI, meaning when eaten, your body converts them to glucose more quickly, causing sudden blood sugar elevations, especially when consumed with rice, noodles, or potatoes. Beyond that, green peas contain purines, compounds that, if accumulated over time, increase the risk of gout and kidney stones, conditions that older adults commonly face. For those with weaker digestive systems, this food can also cause bloating, indigestion, and abdominal discomfort that lasts for hours. However, if this is a food you love, you don't need to eliminate it completely. Occasionally, you can still eat a small portion, about a quarter cup of cooked peas each time, limited to 1 to 2 times per week. When eating peas, combine them with leafy greens rich in fiber and avoid pairing them with other starchy foods to minimize impact on blood sugar. Additionally, prioritize simple cooking methods like steaming or light boiling, avoiding stir-frying with excess oil or heavy seasonings that make digestion more difficult. 2. Asparagus. Often associated with elegance and nutrition, asparagus is nonetheless a vegetable that older adults, especially those with diabetes combined with kidney issues or signs of elevated uric acid, should carefully consider. Asparagus contains relatively high levels of purines, which convert to uric acid in the body, a factor that increases the risk of developing gout and puts pressure on the kidneys. Furthermore, asparagus has mild diuretic properties. For younger people, this might be beneficial for toxin elimination. But for those over 50, if not properly hydrated or while taking blood pressure medication, excessive diuresis can cause dehydration, fatigue, and even electrolyte imbalances. If you still want to keep asparagus in your diet, treat it as an occasional supplement rather than a weekly staple. A small portion of about 3 to 4 cooked asparagus spears, eaten with fiber-rich, low-sodium foods, and ensuring you've had enough water throughout the day, will help you enjoy this food without harming your health. The important thing is to listen to your body after eating. If you feel tired, urinate frequently, or sluggish, you should stop and consult your doctor. 3. Potatoes. Potatoes are a food associated with many delicious dishes from family meals to fast food. However, for people over 50 with diabetes, potatoes are among the foods that deserve special caution. Potatoes have a very high glycemic index, containing starch that quickly converts to sugar, so after eating, blood sugar typically rises sharply, making glucose control difficult. This effect increases even more when potatoes are fried, baked, or mashed, as the starch becomes more easily absorbed. More dangerously, fried potatoes produce acrylamide compounds, substances studied for their connection to chronic inflammation and cancer risk with long-term accumulation. Nevertheless, if potatoes are something you still want to maintain in your palate, eat them in moderation and with control. A small portion, equivalent to half a boiled potato, about 60-70 g, served with greens and healthy fats like olive oil can help slow down sugar absorption. Absolutely avoid crispy fried potatoes or combining potatoes with other carbohydrate-rich foods like rice or bread. Potatoes aren't the enemy, but they need to be approached with alertness and understanding. 4. Cabbage. Cabbage is a familiar vegetable in meals, from soups and stir-fries to pickled dishes. Many people think cabbage is harmless and can be eaten in unlimited amounts. However, this isn't necessarily true, especially for elderly people with thyroid issues or sensitive digestive systems. Cabbage, particularly raw cabbage, contains compounds called goitrogens, which if consumed excessively can affect thyroid function, slow metabolism, causing fatigue, cold extremities, and uncontrolled weight gain. Additionally, raw or undercooked cabbage can easily cause bloating and indigestion, making older adults feel heavy and lethargic after meals. If you still enjoy cabbage, prioritize cooking methods like thorough boiling, soft stir-frying, or well-cooked soups to reduce goitrogens and make the vegetable more digestible. A reasonable portion of about half a cup of cooked cabbage per serving is enough to utilize its benefits without putting pressure on your thyroid or digestive system. As with many foods, cabbage isn't at fault, we just need to know the appropriate amount and way to eat it for our bodies at this stage of life. After 50, our bodies can no longer eat anything as they could in our youth. Each choice in a meal, whether just a bowl of vegetables, a slice of potato, or a few beans, can affect blood sugar, joints, kidneys, and overall daily quality of life. Today's article isn't meant to make you anxious or cut out everything you enjoy, but to help you better understand your body and make smarter choices when you've reached the age where proactive self-care is essential. The 4 vegetables you should prioritize, like broccoli, spinach, Brussels sprouts, or kale, not only help control blood sugar but also nourish your body from within. Conversely, with vegetables like green peas, asparagus, potatoes, or cabbage, when you understand their characteristics and proper use, you can still consume them reasonably without having to give them up entirely. If you found this article helpful, don't hesitate to share it with friends, family, or anyone entering middle age who wants to better control their health each day. Change doesn't need to start with something grand, it can simply begin with choosing the right vegetable for your meal today. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next helpful video. See you next time.